I'm Naomi. I'm the Sewing School Manager here at Fabric Godmother, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and my role here at Fabric Godmother. I have a number of different roles here at Fabric Godmother. I plan and manage all our classes. So if you've emailed about a class, it's probably me you've spoken to. I like to make sure that we communicate with people well beforehand so they know what they need to bring. If they have any questions, make sure they have those answered. I also teach here, so a lot of the garments in the weekend classes are me, like our Aspen dress. Those garments that I've made so many times, I've got lots and lots of hints and tips to pass on, and I love seeing those garments come together over the weekend. I also plan and create some of the content for our online sewing school. So you can check that out on our blog. We have lots of tutorials and tips for our patterns, inspirational posts, some hacks, but also over on our YouTube channel, we have some video tutorials and some inspirational stuff over there too. We love to hear what you would like to see on there. It's a growing resource, so we'd like to know what you need from us that would help support you with your sewing journey. So another part of my role is events coordinator. I plan our stands for the shows like the Knit and Stitch and Stitch Festival. So I get everything together and then I set it up, and I'm usually on stand every day at these shows, so you most likely meet me there. Unless I'm teaching, I do teach workshops at them sometimes. But I love the shows. I love meeting our customers in person and getting to match people up with the perfect fabric. So a bit about my background. I grew up in a house full of crafters. My grandmother was a professional dressmaker, so I was always draping fabric on mannequins, and I sewed a bit as a teenager. And I got back into it as an adult, doing some quilting, but very quickly discovered the joys of dressmaking. At this point, I was a qualified infant teacher. When my boys were really little, I got the chance to do a diploma in fashion and dressmaking, which was amazing. And I started teaching sewing after that. About 3 years ago, I started working part-time at Fabric Godmother, and I was in the warehouse and doing customer service, but then helped set up the sewing school, which I've now kind of moved into full-time, that side of the business, which I absolutely love. My favourite parts about my job, I love meeting people. I love meeting them at open days and classes. People are as obsessed about sewing as I am, but teaching and seeing people's confidence really grow and leaving feeling like they've achieved something. I love the team that I work with. It's a really creative team, and I've learned so much from the people I work with here. I work in a really dynamic environment, so I get to see all aspects of the business. And as someone who is obsessed with colour, when all the fabrics come in, the new collections, it is possibly the best place in the world. Elements of sewing I love. I love, weirdly, cutting out. I know that's rare, but I love to cut out. I am a little bit obsessed with pattern matching and placement and spending time over that. So the cutting out process is quite fun for me. I love it. I love adding trims to things. I kind of can't help myself, whether it's a bit of rickrack or some piping, a bit of embroidery. Yeah, love a bit of trim. I have quite the collection. If you have anything that you'd like to ask us, you can comment or drop us an email. We'd love to know what you'd like to see from our online content, but also our in-person classes, and hope to meet some of you maybe in person at some of the shows. Happy sewing. Bye.